Okay, and is it working in Discord? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Hi there, ho there, everybody. It's Mindfulpig here, and it's another Tuesday night podcast. Yeah, baby, yeah. Um, sorry, I was getting myself all set up. So let's see. Tonight's topics of discussion is best fighting game, best racing game, best adventure game. Shout out to Fricious. Did I say it right? How do you say it, Shane?
Yes, that's how you say it.
Nice, Fricious. Okay, I got it. Nailed it. What?
It's not like I'm an expert.
You are. But anyway, yeah, so he shouted out those three questions for tonight. On top of that, I added in Game Pass. What's your thoughts? So there's been a lot of talk recently about Game Pass, and is it worth it? Really, at the end of the day, is it worth it for Xbox? Is it worth it for consumers? Is it going to take games to the next level, or is it just at the at the end of the day, just going to hurt the gaming industry? So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that stuff. As always, though, we will have our little round robin as people hop on. I'll ask them how their week was, how their day was going, etc. And we'll hear about what they've been up to, gaming wise, movie wise, TV shows, and whatever else they want to share with us. Really, yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired today too. I don't have my energy drink yet. Oh, it's so good. It's Grape Rockstar Zero Sugar. Absolutely delish. But yeah, we also have Viewer of the Month to talk about today. So once we get everybody on, probably have that as part of the conversation as well. Yeah, let's see. What have I been up to? I play a lot of golf with friends because Cheyenne's obsessed with that game. And I have played a lot of Gems of War again. I really got on that bandwagon. I made a pretty killer PvP team, not gonna lie. I really like that one a lot. I just wanted to make something that was like quick, fast, and easy. So I used the Queen Bee. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then sorry, it's gonna be really boring to you. But I've been using her ability times 2, so basically 2 of the same troop. And yeah, it's been fucking awesome. I think it's like Daughter of Ice as well to create blue gems. Sorry, and I use Leprechaun to blow up all the green gems. And it works fantastic. It just works fantastic together. There was also like an event where I had to use divine or dragon troops. I made a divine team that just complement each other so well. I actually might make that team just for shits and giggles as well to play as. Trying to remember that I played. I was mostly those two for like majority of the week. I know I played Road 96 on Friday, which was actually really fun. I actually really like that game. Did a very interesting concept to it. I looked it up too. It's only 10 hours long, so maybe I will play that game till completion. Or it could be 7 hours if I just want to quickly do the story and all that. Basically, it follows the life of a few teenagers that are hitchhiking, and some get killed, some make it to Road 96, some of them just end up like hunted or arrested. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of stories, but yeah, it got a lot of awards. I didn't realize that for its storytelling, so I'm kind of excited to go back into it. I did enjoy the hour that I played of it. That was a lot of fun. Shay and I got to make some pretty fun choices in that game. We had a good laugh. But yeah, the story was pretty interesting. I did enjoy it. I don't think I really played too much other than that. Excuse me, I have to check because I can't remember for life of me what I played on Wednesday. I think I just played more puzzles and zombies. No, I played Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what it was, but it was Bueller as in a horse. So that was kind of dumb. I thought it'd be like a lot funnier, and I thought that it would actually have um like a funny plot to it, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Just thought it would be funny because it was basically the life of a mule. But it was very similar to like Monkey Island or the Back to the Future game. A lot of point and click, like go here, check this, um, you know, get these roses and give them to the girl so that she can give you the key to unlock the safe. Like it's one of those things. So it was okay. It wasn't anything to brag about. Wasn't exactly having the best time ever playing it. I do like the fact that it had a hint system, so you weren't stuck on one puzzle for too long. But yeah, wasn't I don't know. It was no Lucid Dreams. I'll put it that way. Lucid Dreams did a really good job with the point and click adventure. They handled that incredibly well. I see. Yesterday I did Fall Guys. That was the community night game. That was pretty fun. Had a great time with Tommy. Yeah, yeah, it's really it. Like I said, gaming. I don't know. I didn't really get much of a chance. I just been trying to get caught up on sleep and you know somehow feel like a functioning human being. Even right now, I'm just so freaking tired. Like, thank God I have this energy drink. It's the only thing that's gonna keep me going. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? I I really care if I mentioned it last time or not, but I watched the Lizzie McGuire movie. Fantastic movie. Really enjoyed that one. I finished Perfect Match as well. That was pretty good. Kind of disappointed that what's his name? Dom and Georgina ended up being the perfect match, and that it wasn't Carousel and Joey because they were so cute. And I think actually, you know what? I'm downright curious. So while I'm yapping, I'm gonna take a peek at something. But yeah, I was upset there wasn't Joey and Carousel. I thought those two should have actually been the perfect match in the end. Spoiler alert, but they end up getting married, which is pretty cool. Which, who's still a couple? Wow. Okay, so Joey and Carousel are still together. That's insane. Oh wait, no wait. What? Oh damn. Never mind. They called off their engagement. Sorry, I know this is probably like nothing anyone really cares about, but wait, what? There's like mixed messages here. Okay. Oh, they still have lots of love for each other. Damn. Damn. That sucks. Okay. So they're no longer together. That's a real gosh darn shame, actually, because they were really cute together. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I mean, I get it too. Like the obviously being on an island, right? It makes it extra like special. So like, of course, people are going to like feel differently when they go back to the real world. I get that. I get that. Yeah, that's too bad. Anyway, so yeah, that was what I spent my time invested in. Other than that, I've been really curious about the Congo jungle and the Amazon rainforest. I don't know why. I got into it one night. Cheyenne put Alexa on, and we were asking questions, and I had that mindset. I was like, "What's this thing? What's this thing? What's this thing?" Fun fact, though, did you know the Amazon rainforest and the ocean have the same amount of being undiscovered. So both of them only have 5% that's been discovered. That was insane knowledge to know. And 20% of only Antarctica has been discovered. Fucking, there's like water, earth, and snow. But like those three like elements, like three different environments to be in, all have unexplored territory. That's mind blowing. I wonder what's in the Arctic. I should have looked up the Arctic to see what's up in there. Uh, I always thought, okay, the Amazon rainforest is fucking dope. Like, it is dope as shit. But I didn't realize how intense the Congo jungle is. Like, there's some scary ass shit living in there. And there's things in there that we still don't know about either. So that's kind of badass. The Congo jungle's holding its own. I've always been fascinated with the ocean, though. I always thought the ocean was really neat. But like now I've kind of gone past the ocean, and now I'm like in that territory where I'm like, man, the rainforest is actually really dope too. But yeah, there's like big ass crocodiles. Like, man, the Congo jungle sounds like where dinosaurs live. Like, it's insane. It's really crazy. The shit that's in there. There was like huge ass spiders. There's brontosauruses. There's fucking brontosauruses. They're saying in there. Like, they don't call them that. They call them whatever the hell it was. I can't remember their scientific name, but they were like, yeah, basically it's like a brontosaurus. And there's these like triceratop things that fucking eat elephants. Like, what the fuck? What is going on in the Congo jungle? And then of course there's the 50-foot what is it, Titan snake, whatever they call it. It's fucking mind-boggling. Other than that, like it's really been just a lot of inventory. So and then I've been watching a lot of those President's Play shorts. Shout out to that guy because that's amazing that he makes that content. It's so funny. I laugh my ass off every time at them. They're all so good. Basically, it's like Obama, Biden, and Trump, and they're all playing Minecraft or Wii Sports or something together, and it's always a good time. It's always laugh worthy. Yeah, so that's basically how I've been spending my time. Um, Other than that, like I said, I've just been prepping for inventory. It is now officially 13 days away. Um, God, I can't believe it's that close. But yeah, it's creeping up on us. Next week will be crunch week. I'll have to make sure everything's done. So I apologize. I might take some days off to rest because I will be just exhausted, and I'll be a miserable son of a bitch some days. And I want to bring that energy into the podcast or the well, I mean, I'll still do the podcast regardless because I have to. But maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Thursday streams onward. I won't be doing. Just taking a chance to rest and recover. It's insane. Can't believe it's another inventory already. And after that's my mom's birthday. Woo, mama. Mama, I'm coming home. Just for a day. Oh, that's too funny.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Sleepy, how's it going?
I just got to work.
Nice. How's your week been?
Actually, pretty good. Nothing really special happened. Just been working and trying to get my life together, basically.
Oh,
But that's all.
oh.
How's your week been?
Not too bad. Just stressful because I have inventory coming up in 13 days now, so we're just getting the store ready for that. That's why I've been a little lackluster lately.
No worries, no worries.
How about gaming and all that? How's that been going for you?
Good. Had a rough 2 streams last weekend, but it's alright. Kick it in the butt later on.
Like just like rough time playing the games, or just like you didn't have as many viewers as you wanted? Like what was rough about them?
It's viewership, but hey, we all have that struggle. We all small streamers all have that struggle.
Oh yeah, of course. Plus
But
the season's changing too, right? Winter time's
yeah,
usually easier to get viewers because people are staying inside now that spring and summer are around the corner, right? People are going out more.
yeah, and I don't know. Also, I've been like really. Oh my god. Sorry, I just witnessed an accident in front of me. Holy shit.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my god.
Why is it a bad one?
It's pretty bad, dude.
Oh, that sucks.
It's scary. And then light turning yellow on me. Great. I hope my coworker's okay.
You think it's your coworker?
No, it's not my coworker. They got kind of like collided a little bit.
Oh shoot.
I hope he's okay. I give him a call later. Hopefully he's okay.
Did you want? It's okay if you have to call him. I totally get it.
No, I see him. His car doesn't. I don't think his car has that much damage. He probably, tapped someone in front of him. Because his car did move a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably call him later. Oh shit. Anyways. Okay, that should happen.
There's a little live action.
Yeah, ooh. I call him later to make sure he's like, damn, that's that. It was kind of the person who read the red light fault, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were already turning left, and then the lady, the old lady, or like middle age, I don't know, kind of tried to beat the red light, and she was like coming in hot. So, ooh wee, Cali drivers, fun. I'm gonna just say it's a good day. It's still a good day for me. Hello.
Yeah, it's still a good day.
Yeah, I've never witnessed an actual accident in front of me in my few years of driving. But yeah, that's crazy. I have a story to tell. Otto later. Woo! I actually got into an accident myself one time, but
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was my very first car. It was my mom's baby car too. It wasn't like major damage. It was a miscommunication with me and the other driver. So there was an accident in front of me. I tried to urge over and no one let me go. And we were like, if you let me go, can I go? No. After that, I just been really careful while driving. Nothing major damage. Just like
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that you were
Um,
unharmed too.
yeah, no, I was more worried about the other person. I was like, oh my god, my very first car accident. But
Yeah,
hey,
that must be
it
really
is.
stressful for the first accident.
Oh my god, I was crying to her. She was in her early 30s, and I was like crying to her. I'm so sorry. I got this not happen. That happened. She's like, no, I get it. I understand. Like, she's like, you're so young and how things. I'm like, so sorry. Oh.
Oh, well, that's good. At least she was really nice and understanding.
Yeah, no, she's like, no, it's just a miscommunication. It's fine. Like, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she's like, I'm fine. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. Oh, but yeah, shit. I have a story to tell my mom when I get Anyways, it's not funny when you get into a car accident, but sorry.
No, I get you. It's still something. It's still exciting to tell your mom or your boyfriend later.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I got my viewer count up. I went from 2.08 to 2.2 to 2.12. So I'm excited. I'm hitting it. I'm close.
Wow, yeah, way to go. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one else is on. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, no. Pizza said he wasn't feeling too well, and yeah, I don't know if like maybe everyone else is busy tonight. I know I was on for like an hour. I was like, maybe I'll just call it quits then at like an hour and 20 minutes.
And then I hopped in. Hi.
Yeah, you saved the day.
I
Uh,
tried. I'm like,
Um,
yeah.
what about TV shows and movies? Anything new you watched?
Um. Oh, I watched a new anime that was like it was on YouTube. It's you just watch all the episodes on YouTube. It's like 4 hours long, and I literally sat for 4 hours watching anime. But that was my day off. But that's cool. Um, yeah, it's called BC when you can watch all like 13 episodes on YouTube. It's 4 hours long, but yeah.
What,
Yeah,
what's
nothing
it
else
what's it
to
about,
do.
Sleepy?
Basically, so it's a guy who, his magic is to tame beasts, like bears, birds, and stuff like that. And he was in the hero group. So I don't know if you know what isekai is. It's
Yeah.
basically a person dies through an accident and gets reincarnated to like a video game world where there's magic. Um, but yeah, so he was in a hero, like a special like hero group, and then the hero, the heroes basically like, oh, you're useless. You're more like an errand boy. You're useless, and you know, you're out of the group. You know. And then over time, he's like, oh, I'm useless and stuff like that. But he joins a adventure guild. And then he's like, oh,
Okay.
what can I do? I'm just a peacekeeper. Like, I'm useless, right? But he starts taming rare species. So there's a rare. So there's a cat, right? But her breed is super rare. You barely never see them. And then she tames a dragonoid, and she tames like all these other rare creatures. And he's like becomes OP at it. It's so great. He fights the demon lord, and it's great. And then the heroes on the side was like, "Oh, you're so powerful! Like you don't rejoin my group." And he's like, "Nah." So it's basically about his journey and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
And it's only like a 4 hour long anime altogether with all the episodes?
Yeah. So
That's
it's
not too
episode
bad.
one. It's episode 1 to 13. It's 4.5 hours long.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all for an anime.
Yeah. No, or you just finish like especially short anime like that. You just finish within like a day. It's like really interesting. I'm a weeb, so
Hey,
so quick.
it's okay. I was saying earlier. I don't know what it is, like what intrigued me with it, but like lately, I've just like this week, I just been obsessed with the Congo jungle and the rainforest. So I've just been like looking up facts, looking up animals. Like I don't know why, I just got so into it all of a sudden.
Yeah, so like Beasting is a really great anime if you're like into that. Because I find it really wholesome and cute at the same way. Because like all there's some moments you're like, ooh, you know, like if someone walks in on me right now, they're like, what are you watching? But so there's some like really wholesome moments that they all develop feelings for him. And it's so cute and like, I find it cute. But it's also people who find it weird because they are part they're technically animals.
Okay.
But like it's cute. It's like little crush basically. It's like, oh my god, he's so nice. Like nice guy, don't finish life type of moment. But yeah, that's something cool. I'm thinking about maybe starting a new game, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So if people like it, it might become a series. If people don't, I decided I just play it when if I would just play it if I don't want to play Valorant.
Like, are you gonna play this game on your next stream or?
Maybe once I have the money.
Oh, okay. You still have to buy it. I get you.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Jimmy about this last Wednesday, and I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
free PC games, or like interesting PC games, right? Because like, hey, I do want to be a Valorant streamer, but at the same time, I feel like not good enough for a Valorant stream. So I'm like, okay, let's switch it up. And so I actually found a game that was called Never Alone.
Never Alone?
Yeah,
Okay, I think I've heard of that one.
yeah. So I look at the trailer and I'm like, oh, this kind of looks interesting. Like it, so that would be interesting. But we'll see how everything plays out. Is that a little girl and snow? I think it's snow dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought so. I was looking. I was like, okay, yeah, it's that fox image or wolf. That's
yeah,
a nice choice. That's the wow, Sleepy. Way to go.
yeah. I was like, I was doing my own research. I was like, yeah, I should have tried Valorant players, but I feel like I'm just starting to embarrass myself even more. so, so I was like, it'd be a nice turn around from playing Valorant. Like, oh, he's playing something different.
Yeah, and it has like a really nice art style to it too. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's what actually attracted me to the game when I saw the trailer. I'm like, this game's really pretty. But it's not as
Yeah.
pretty as Genshin. It's pretty.
No.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that to play it once I get it. And have a test run on what streaming. If people like it, cool. It might become a series. Like every other weekend, or like Friday is dollar day. Sunday would be Never Alone. Just to see how people respond to it, basically. If people prefer more Valorant, of course, switch back to Valorant and play Never Alone, like on my downtime. But
Yeah, I guess yeah, it depends on the community that you're building too, right? Because yeah, you're right. If most of your followers are all Valorant players, then it makes sense. But I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with switching it up and playing something different, especially a game like that unique. Like that would be fun to watch you play.
yeah, so like I know, so like I definitely know like you and Judge and the Juggernaut and Jimmy and even Angel. I know you guys would come and watch if I start playing Never Alone. Again, most of my followers are like people who play Valorant. So like I don't know how they're gonna respond to a whole different type of concept. Um, I don't know. I like my little Valorant community. Of course, I love you guys for popping in. You guys don't, you guys don't understand the game, but I love you guys when you guys popping in. I'm like, yes, my fellow streamers.
Of
But
course.
yeah, I was thinking about that actually. Try it out, see how everyone responds to it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I mean, you could even switch up to if you wanted to, right? And have like half a stream be Valorant, half a stream be the Never Alone game, right? Um, just in case you're worried, right, about your community.
Yeah, and I was also thinking maybe download and try to get some league people who play League in their community to talk on it. But I know League is gonna be really hard for me to play because a lot of Valorant players they come from League, and I'm afraid how they don't respond when they do like me. So,
Yeah, wasn't League the one you were saying that had like the really hard community, like the toxic one?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
most of Valorant community is from League. Then they're not very nice to newcomers. But yeah, that that's what I've been thinking. What about you? What have you been doing?
Well, so like I said, not too much. It's just been a lot of working on inventory. Um, as far as like games, I was saying earlier. Oops, I screwed this up somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just made the windows all funky. Anyway, yeah. So I played. Actually, I don't know. Maybe you'll be interested in this one as well because you're talking about Never Alone. I played this really neat game called Road 96. It was free to play on Game Pass, but I'm sure you can buy it too. Um, basically, it's only like anywhere between a 7 or 10 hour game. 10 hours if you want to like complete everything, get all the trophies or achievements, whatever the case is. Um, but okay, so I played 1 hour into it, and 1 hour was just one character, and apparently it's supposed to be seven different teenagers you get to play as, and the objective is your country right now is being overrun by the government. Um, Either you escape or something bad's going to happen to you. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get killed. One of the two. So it didn't feel that way at all. Like when I was reading the story to the game, I was like, damn, I didn't get that feeling at all. I knew something was off. I didn't realize the government was after me. But anyway, so like the first mission I did, I was just a runaway teen. I met this movie star and I got to hang out with her for a bit in this carnival. And the side twist to it was that there was a killer that was after her, like a stalker. And anyway, she ends up getting her vehicle. She's fine. Then you can make your decision. You can either take the bus and keep going up to Road 96, or you can hitchhike, or you can walk up there. So I chose to hitchhike. And yeah, just you keep interacting with people as you're doing this journey. I ended up getting all the way to Road 96, which looked just beautiful. Like it's this huge, wonderful looking forest, and you end up reaching where the border is. So Road 96 leads you to a border. You cross the border, like you did it. You won the game. You did the objective, and yeah, it was really neat. There was like body scanners, dog scanners, and I think there was one that like detects breathing, and I had to hold my breath, and unfortunately, I didn't have enough power, I guess, to hold my breath long enough, so I ended up getting arrested, and then yeah, then the game restarts, and then again you play as a new teenager. But it's the whole experience. It's like getting to Road 96 that makes the game like really interesting and neat. Like I said, other than the movie star I met, I got to meet this trucker guy who taught me how to make like this really cool like energy drink coffee. Um, and then I got to meet this runaway teenager who was like running away from her mom, but was also like working for the CIA. Like it was just I don't know. There's so many like weird stories. Like it was a weird game, but it was really well done. If that makes sense. But yeah, I definitely
That,
recommend that one.
that sounds really interesting, actually. Like the whole time,
Yeah,
the whole experience.
it was just I don't know. It was just neat to know. I like games where you get to have like multiple playthroughs and it's like different every time. The other one that did that really well was the game Oxenfree. I think I talked about that before, where again you're just teenagers on an island. You get separated. The majority of the game is just trying to find all your friends, but every time you play this game, like you reach the end and it's not really the end, you know what I mean? So you get to restart again.
Mhm.
And I think you get again like 7 or 8 playthroughs, and every time you're playing through it, like the original game alters and changes a little bit, you know. The dialogue will pop up and the character be like, did I hear this dialogue before? Or something will happen and be like, I feel like I've been in and I've done this all before. And yeah, just it keeps changing. I love games like that, in other words.
That sounds really that sounds really fun. It keeps you like intrigued.
Yeah, right.
I feel like
Gives you some replay value, so you're not just playing it once and done with it.
yeah. I need help on Genshin. I've been on a Genshin break.
Oh, I feel you. I recently got back into Gems of War after like a 6 month hiatus, and yeah, I'm going crazy in that game right now. What?
Yeah,
How long has it been since you played Genshin?
might be like a month and a
Oh
half.
my! Wow! Oh, you really did take did a big break.
Yeah, 'cause I just been so busy with work and school. Like even like I haven't been streaming for the long. Max is like 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, I gotta focus on schoolwork, and then I have work, and then I have to talk to my mom about work, and then like stuff like that. So I'm just like, I just need a day when it's like, all right, streaming, that's it. I'm not going anywhere. But
It, it's
I,
exhausting, eh? Like just being mentally exhausted all the time from like either talking too much or like planning too much, or whatever the case is.
yeah, 'cause I am gonna take a, I don't, to be honest, I don't know I will be able to stream this week. Depending how everything goes, if my mom is going to New Hampshire on Saturday, and my sister and her boyfriend might go to Vegas for her boyfriend's belated birthday, and I have to stay home and watch my dogs. So I don't think I'll be able to stream this weekend, which kind of makes me sad. It's fun, but
I know that sucks. I feel like you never really get a holiday or a break.
yeah, but we'll see how everything goes. I don't know what my sister's plan is. All I know is my sister has house showings because my sister is in real estate, so she does have
Oh,
house
okay.
weekends. But I don't know what her boyfriend is up to. If he could take the dog by like Friday, that'd be great. I could stream Friday night, and then hopefully pray I could stream all day Sunday. Because towards the end of May, I am taking 2 weeks. I'm I'm taking 2 weeks hiatus off of streaming. Um, 1 week is because I can't go to my boyfriend's house, which my PC is at my boyfriend's house. Because he has family from the UK coming over. Okay, and the week after, I am going on vacation. So I am going to the falls. Um, there's like
No, it's awesome. Good for you, Sleepy. You need a set of vacation.
yeah, and then I'm going after that. I think a couple of days. I don't know where my first trip is going to be, but I know I'm going to Canada for like to see the fall.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
Niagara Falls.
so that's gonna be fun. I miss Canada. Be great.
Yeah.
And then I'm going. I think after that, I'm gonna be in Canada for a couple of days, and then after that, I think I'm going to Colorado or Chicago. One of those two.
Ooh, nice.
But
Look
yeah,
at
I'm
you. Way to go.
super
I
excited.
I'm saying this as someone who like literally never leaves his hometown. Like
My phone's being weird. Hold on.
no, no worries.
difficulties.
Nope. Is it working fine now?
There you go. That's having issues. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that's awesome.
Yeah. So hopefully, when I visit Canada again, it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's always gonna be fun. It's Canada. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. I don't know where we're gonna be. I don't know where we're gonna be in Canada, but you know what? I've been to Canada once. I've been to Victoria and Veronica. Those two. Yeah.
Victoria, yes, BC. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We saw the suspension bridge in Canada. So that was fun.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We went on that bridge and it was scary. I'm not a big fan of heights. But it
That's
was fun.
actually, I think that's no, not the Spanish Bridge. Sorry, Niagara Falls. That's the only one that I've been to in Canada so far. Like I said, I
Yeah.
suck. I really don't travel very often.
Yeah, we're done go to that waterfall towards the end
Yeah.
of May. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first time seeing it in person.
Oh, it really is like beautiful. Like I was kind of like, okay, maybe it's just gonna be like overhyped cheesiness, and I actually got there. I was like, wow, no, this is actually really cool to see.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm hoping since we don't be there for like a couple of days, I'm hoping to go on the suspension bridge again because that
Oh,
was
okay.
fun. That was fun. Even though I'm scared of heights, but that was fun. It was really fun.
I remember I was really impressed too with the little area in Niagara Falls. There was like this huge ass Ferris wheel that you could go on to, and you could like see out there. And then like I mean, there was not much where I live in Winnipeg, like nothing like really cool. So like when I went there, there was like Hard Rock Cafe and like things like that. I was like, oh man, this is so dope. Like I'm seeing stores and shops I never would have seen back home.
Yeah, so yep. And then I'm gonna go to Chicago or Colorado. So after
Yeah, that's
Canada.
cool.
So it's gonna be fun. 2 weeks without streaming and come back after like give me a couple of days when I come back from my vacation and boom, back to streaming.
I said, it's all forgiven for not streaming as long as we get to see some wonderful photography of the
Oh
things you
yeah,
saw.
I will definitely send you guys pictures on Discord.
Oh yeah,
And then I'll tag it too. Like I'm here or I'm in Canada. I'm here. Look at this. Or like I'm in like Chicago or Colorado. Look at this. This is nice. Uh, the only thing that's kind of sucked is time difference. Cause like
yeah.
I'm so used to SB PST time. So I'm like, oh, that messed me up so bad.
Yeah, that's
I'm used
true.
to Cali time. Okay, I'm used to California time. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. 2 weeks without streaming, and it don't make me sad, and I'll miss my streaming family.
But at least they say when you come back, right, you're gonna feel refreshed. You might have some new ideas to try out.
Yeah, who knows? That viewership's not gonna go up. I'm like, damn, that's me.
That's right. That first comeback stream will be huge.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna stream. Maybe the 3 weeks before I can stream for 2 weeks on my last stream before my vacation, and my 2 week vacation for streaming. Not off from my barber job, sadly, Christ. But
Well, you get some time off from your barber job, right? Because you're gonna be going to Canada and all that.
oh yeah, I'm gonna have that whole week or like couple of days, like a week to like 10 days off.
Oh, okay,
So
okay, that's not bad.
yeah, so I'm gonna take care of my clients before I leave for sure. But it's just
Oh no, I like my streaming family more than my actual clients. I love them though. Don't tell them I said that. I love them. I appreciate them. They help me pay my bills.
I get you. Hey, I feel the same way. Like I like the people I work with, but the job itself, like I'd much rather do this than the job I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be interesting times. Um, but I hopefully I get to stream this weekend. Everything plans out correctly, or hope so. If not, then it's probably gonna be a little break this week. Then wait until like next week. But we'll see. I'm hoping I take a stream. Cause I have finals and my state board exam is coming up, so I won't be able to do as much as I want to during finals week. Uh, but yeah, the life of a broke college student. Hello.
I feel ya.
But
Full
yeah,
time job, and I still feel like a broke ass some days.
I feel it. I also all my money goes. You already know our money goes to our bills and
Oh
life
yeah.
of being an adult, and then it doesn't help when you're a college student as well to see that college classes pay for. You're I'm up until like three or 4 in the morning my time, and not to wake up at 7:40. Yeah, the house by like 8:50 to go to work for my 8.5 hour day. I was like, oh, okay. I like when we're kids. When we're kids, we say we can't wait to grow up to be an adult. Take
I
that back.
know. Should have goddamn well waited.
So
No, I was gonna say like not
yeah.
sound like a bitter old man, but like yeah, like even food, man, is just so expensive now. It is crazy how much things cost.
Not only food but gas.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't know how much is gas in Canada, but here it's almost like $6.
Holy crap! I think
Yeah.
what's ours, Shane? It's like a dollar something a liter, right, for gas? Or is it $2 now?
I think it's like almost two.
Yeah, almost $2. Okay, so almost $2 a liter.
Switch with me.
I mean, that's
I,
pretty big. It used to be like 94 cents or 80 cents. It's crazy. It's like a
bro,
$2.
our during the pandemic, our gas went up to damn near $8.
Ooh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's right now it's almost $6, and I refill my gas like every other week. Um, because my car is a commuter car, so it doesn't really need that much gas. But I did a special gas. I did uh the premium gas.
Ooh, you get the expensive one.
I did the expensive one. Yes, did the expensive one. Did I? Oh, I keep talking close to mom. So, but
It's $1.60 right now.
but yeah,
I was gonna say during the pandemic, did you guys have a lockdown, Sleepy?
we did. We did. We had
Yeah.
a
Okay.
curfew. We had a curfew.
I was gonna wonder. I was like, maybe that's why your gas price is so much higher because people were still going to work. But no, if you guys had a lockdown, then no. That's just
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I I couldn't during the first lockdown. I couldn't work for 3 months. Because me being a barber, it wasn't like a necessary thing. Only like grocery store, only grocery store, and like gas station, of course, like things that were necessary. Um, so we were deemed unnecessary as barbers.
I'm trying to think
Um,
if ours was only 3 months. It felt a lot longer than 3 months. Say that lockdown for non-essential workers.
Yeah, because it was like 3 months and then another 2 months.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was 3 months, and then they had to reevaluate, and they made us do it for another 2 months. So it was about 5 months
yeah,
altogether.
Well, no, it was
yeah. So
3 months.
yeah,
And
so when they slowly start like opening everything
then
back
there
up,
was the
right?
second stream that came out.
We would open. We would open, and then we would open only for like 2 weeks, and they're like, oh, numbers are rising, and then they close us, and we'll open for a week, and like, oh, well, you guys shut down again.
Yeah, that's how ours was too. And then I had to stand at the door sometimes. Like I could only allow 10 people in at a time.
Yeah, and then we did. My mom had to do it outside when it was like 100, like when
Wow.
it's 100, when it was like 110 outside. We had to do haircuts outside. It was not fun.
No
Um,
kidding. That's so different.
yeah, California heat. I think for California heat, we actually beat the record last summer for 115. So it is hot.
Okay, I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly or not, but isn't California like the one that usually has like the crazy wildfires too because of the heat?
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was like, I'm like, yeah, it does get really hot there, right? Because they're the ones that had the firestorms and shit. Like, oh wow,
We have no water. Oh, that's us.
that's crazy. I can't get over it gets that hot. Like that's insane.
Yeah, no, it's
Nice.
absolutely insane. It's like every year, every summer hits. Like, well, is it gonna be enough fire? Is there gonna be enough fire? And at this point, when people like, oh, a fire happened and burned this many acres, and all my, including myself, all my friends and myself were just like, well, here we go again.
I get it. Yeah, when you live there, right? You're used to it. You're like, okay, another year of this.
Yeah, I think a few years ago, when my first year in it was my first year in college, my second semester. It got so bad where the air was not like non breathable. Like you would actually get sick. The smoke was so bad. And
Yeah. Oh, I remember reading about that. Yeah.
yeah, and then they canceled my class. Just like, yeah, no having class while this bad air quality. And I was like, no, the air can't be that bad, right? Because we had pretty bad air, but like it can't be that bad, right? Oh goodness, the sun was red. The smoke, this you could see the sun, and it was like orangey red. Like I don't think you should
That's
be able to see the sun like
crazy.
that. And like you physically to see the smoke, and like yeah, my lungs hurt. I breathed that I breathed it in, and then my lungs hurt. And
Yeah, like holy crap, how could you even like live through that? That's crazy. Like me, like with asthma, right? Like I wouldn't be able to handle that. Like I would be dying. I'd be using my puffer every like hour.
no, I don't have asthma, but in that moment I had asthma. Like I could not breathe. Like I had to, because I just got my driver license during that time, and
Okay.
I wasn't comfortable driving myself yet. So my aunt will take my car and we'll drive together, and she'd drive my car back to her place because I live with her. And then I called her, and I'm like, can you pick me up? And it's like, I thought you had class. And it's like, what class canceled? I had to wait inside the building. I cannot breathe. Like it was so bad.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but yeah, it's well, treat me. That's why I come to California now.
I go from extreme cold to extreme heat, right on.
Yeah, I mean, today was pretty hot. It wasn't hot. Today was only 83. Wasn't that hot? But this
Like
weekend it's gonna be like 93. I'm like, gee, it's pretty hot.
yeah, it's
Um,
like people are talking about like cold weather, and then like I tell them about ours. I'm like, yeah, you get like frostbite in minutes, and they're like, what? I was like, yeah, it is really fucking cold in Canada.
even when it's raining, like I know it rains. It rains.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
because I was in Veronica, if I remember correctly. I was in Veronica when it started raining. I'm like, dude, the rain won't let up at all.
No,
um,
yeah, and BC too. I think is just known for like its nonstop rain.
yeah, man, it was It's fun though. It's like great. Like I got drenched because we were hiking.
Oh, that's terrible.
We thought it was a fun hike to hiking a ring.
No
Um,
kidding.
but it was fun. It was really pretty. So I can't wait to go back.
Um,
I'm excited.
I was gonna say I did. If you want to answer a few of these, Sleepy, I did get a few questions from I Fricius. He was on the last two podcasts.
Mhm.
But he gave a few questions for us to answer. So really straightforward ones. But he was curious, what was the best or our favorite fighting game. So Cheyenne was talking about earlier. She shouted out Dead or Alive. She thought that was a really great fighting game. Do you have a fighting game that you liked a lot?
I don't know if this counts as a fighting game, but Street Fighter.
Yeah, of course that does. Yeah. You like Street Fighter? That's awesome.
Yeah, I back to the OG games. Street Fighter was one of them, and then Mortal Kombat as well.
Ah, yeah, I love Mortal Kombat. That's a great series.
Yeah,
I
uh,
think it was Mortal Kombat 7 that I ended up replaying when I first got the 360. Yeah, it's so good. It's just so good. I love the kills. I love the fatalities and all that stuff.
oh yeah, it's a bit gruesome. When I first played Mortal Kombat, I'm like, damn, this is gruesome. like oh my god. But now I'm just like, yeah, let's go.
It feels so good because in the new one that I played, right, they had this like special X-ray mode that would happen. So like once you got your combo going and you're ready to take down the person, right, it would even do like a slowdown of you punching or kicking or whatever your special move was, and then it would actually show you inside their body like what it did. Like, did it break the spine? Did it break the neck? And I was like, oh man, this is so cool.
And then also like the sound effects to it. It's like
Yeah.
like I don't know, like I think it's really cool, but like the sound effects of you like bones breaking, I'm like, huh? It's like cringe.
I know, right? It is pretty accurate, the sound too.
It's like, and then it's just crazy. But yeah, those two are I would say my favorite. But like OG would be Street Fighter.
See, like, I definitely like those ones a lot. I think I don't know. I'm kind of goofy. Like I like the weird fighting games. So I don't know if you ever played it before, but I really enjoy Clay Fighters on the Nintendo 64. That was a great fighting game. It was literally like clay creatures just fighting one another. There'd be like Booger Man, Earthworm Jim was in it. He was an actual superhero. There'd be like an evil Frosty the Snowman. There was like this shaman guy too that you could play as. Like there's so many different characters. But that one was a lot of fun. I really liked that one. And I think Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was another one I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I don't know if this actually counts as a Street Fighting game, like fighter game, but like like I forgot what it's called, but like it's like you play as stick figures. I don't know.
No,
I
it's
forgot.
okay. What do you mean? So like, is it like just like a fighting game with just stick figures? Do they look different or anything?
No, it's just like you would like with friends too. Yeah, you're just stick figures and you just like try and take each other out, which I think is
That
fun.
that's kind of cool. No, I like that concept. I used to play a game called Defend Your Castle, and that's all it was too. It was just stick figures coming and attacking your castle, and you had to pick them up and throw them, and you got coins for it, and the coins could
Yeah,
buy. Yeah, I just I love those kind of dumb games.
it's so simplistic, but it's so fun. Um, it's so simple, but it's at the same time.
You know
Um,
what's really good too? If you ever had a chance to try them out, was wrestling video games. Like they're so cheesy, but they're just I don't know. It's like a pretty decent fighting game. I like to play those ones.
yeah, I used to play like WWE type of games.
Nice.
That was
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, it's fun making a character and just doing dumb stuff in the game.
It's 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 fun, especially to play with friends. I apologize, my dog is being.
No, it's okay. I'm just happy to see you.
He's gonna be barking. My daughter has asthma, so
He's like, Bob, I'm hungry.
stay hungry, man. Go ask your grandma.
Did you ever get to play Smash Brothers, Sleepy?
Yeah, I have.
That was
It's
another really
fun.
good one.
Um, that that's a definitely game to like on the table. That's definitely a game to ruin relationships and friendships.
Oh God, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm so competitive when I play, especially like with my friends. But when I'm playing with my boyfriend, like we're not in a relationship. I'm not dominate you like that.
It's like that one in Mario Party. That's when you find out someone's true side.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely something that you kind of make you question how strong your relationship is.
I remember when I used to play with my mom, and the first time I took a star from her, she was just so devastated. I can't believe you did that. I was like, "Well, you were winning. I had to."
Yeah,
But I'm your mother.
and um, but yeah, Super
uh,
Smash Bros. Was fun too.
yeah, yeah. I really like that series. It was what I used to do. I always play as Link because Link had a really cheap attack. His is really fast and rapid.
hmm I played Kirby.
Oh, Kirby was great too. Yeah.
I would be so mean to my friends, especially if I know character can jump high. So I used to like eat them, then go on the top of the map, go on the edge of the map, and just drop, and I spit them out, and I fly up. They're like, I hate you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I used to do it too. That was such a cheap move, but it worked.
Yeah, my friends hated me for it. They absolutely did. They're like, you're so cheap. I'm
I
like,
know. After all, my friends just know it's like, oh, you're not playing as Kirby. I'm like, come on, it's fun.
who else do I used to play? I think I mainly played Kirby, but I used a little bit of either Ike or Martin. One of those two. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah, they were good too.
but yeah.
I used to like the Ice Climbers too. They were really good.
Uh, who else? I played as Zelda too.
Yeah, Zelda was a good character.
Yeah. Especially like I don't if I remember correctly, she had a ninja form too.
Yeah, yeah. She could turn to her alternative form. There was a Sheik, I think was the
Yeah,
character.
yeah. Which,
Um, the other one here he had was, how about your favorite or best racing game?
Mario Kart.
I was gonna say yeah. I
That,
will say though, Sonic's version of it isn't too bad either. Sonic All Star Racing, that one's pretty neat.
which is a since we're talking about something else, I don't know if you remember the GameCube.
Yeah.
It was a Sonic. It was like I think it's Sonic X for the GameCube, and like you to play like Sonic or like Shadow and Race. The iconic theme of the city. So like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I played a lot of that with my brothers on the
Like
GameCube.
you're like the one where they have like the snowboard and the what is it? I think it's like a ski board or something they're using too. Like that
Yeah,
one or just racing with cars?
no, that one with the snowboarding or like
Yeah.
the like really iconic like theme song in the background. Like no, it's like oh shit, this is old.
Yeah, yeah, no, that was a really good one. I like that one too.
Yeah, I really like playing that. Um, especially with the all the little like chibi to
Yep.
take care of them and grow and like stuff like um
Sonic Adventure 2, that's what that one was, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that was fun. I played a lot of it growing up.
Oh yeah, the first one I was in love with. I love Sonic Adventure 1. I do like 2 a lot as well. I only like number 1 because I used to play a lot on the Dreamcast, but
Mhm.
yeah, looking after the chows was so much fun. It was really neat too because you didn't have this feature in the GameCube version, but in the Dreamcast one, their memory cards that you could use were like little Game Boys. So like when you wanted to, you're going to school or whatever, you could take out your memory card, take it to school because it ran on a battery, and you could like keep looking after your chow and doing stuff with it.
Yeah, and it's that the seeing them like eat the fruit. You're like, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's so cute.
giving them animals so they can turn into things.
Yeah, like oh my god. And it's just like naming them too.
Yeah.
And I had very ironic names for all my chows.
Did you ever do the chow races with them?
Oh
That
yeah,
was
I have.
that
I'm
was
like,
fun.
uh, I told my brother, I'm like, this is because
Yeah, I know, right?
it's like how child abuse. I'm like, technically they're still babies, right? So
We should see who crawls the fastest.
yeah, and I used to call my child like thing 1 2.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It was just like brother was like over dramatic with his. He's like, oh my, my child, your child. I'm like, first thing, don't say that ever again. And let's raise.
Don't you talk about my babies that way?
I know. He's like, oh no, that's fun. Taking care of the child was really fun. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was definitely a great game. That was a good shout. um yeah, honestly, like when he brought that one up, there wasn't many games other than like Sonic or Mario that had a good racing game. Like I played random racing games throughout my whole life. I don't think any of them really stood out to me. Like kind of
And
this talk with Jimmy, it's just like every year when there's a new one, right? It's kind of just like, oh, pretty graphics. Like there's nothing really that catches my attention other than that.
yeah, no, I really like the early 2000 racing games. That was fun. Those games were fun.
I
Um,
I was saying this to Cheyenne earlier too. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like there is like really good sports games, and sometimes people don't consider that. Like I played some really good snowboarding games. Obviously Tony Hawk Pro Skater was a great skateboarding game.
mm,
Um, yeah, like I've played random like tennis games, like Top Spin, and that one was actually really fun and addictive. It's just I don't know. I never think of myself as like a sports game player, but there's every once in a while you play one, you're like, okay, this is getting really good.
yeah,
Like right now, I have a hankering for a fishing game. I really want to play a fishing one.
yeah. Like I I like to play on the Wii, right? I
Oh yeah,
or like bowling. That was really fun. Like not only like you're playing a game, but you actually have to get up and do it.
that was
So
so relaxing. I loved Wii bowling.
that was fun.
I
And
actually
then
had all the equipment you could get to Sleepy. Like how you could put your Wii remote in a fake tennis racket or a fake baseball bat. I owned all that crap.
I had to fake a tennis racket, so that
Nice.
was fun. Um, I can't tell you on how many times I whacked my brother in the face for that, or I that whacked in the face for that. Or like how many times we actually accidentally punched each other in the arm. I don't know how, but it got violent, and like my mom's like, "Why do you not have bruises?" I'm like, I don't know.
It got really intense the match.
Oh yeah. And then it's just like we would try like to mess each other up, but it's like, oh well. I don't know. It's really fun. I like sports games. That was fun,
Yeah, I
but
really like them too.
physically not an active person.
No, me neither. Like I'll play them on a video game, but real life I probably won't be able to do it. Minus bowling. I do like bowling in real life.
I do too, and I like basketball. Like playing basketball, I'm short, and my friends make fun of me of it. Um, I don't know if you count dancing as a sport, but I danced in high school.
Oh yeah, no, dancing's still a physical activity.
Yeah, and
I used to be crazy about soccer back in the day, but
I like swimming.
Ah,
Um,
I wish I can't swim at all.
oh, like I people. I'm like, if there's water and I physically to go in and swim, I'm the first.
And that's
So
awesome. Like that's like literally the best exercise you could do too is swimming.
yes, and my friends taught me to fish for that. They're like, damn, any
Oh,
body.
nice.
But yeah, yeah. But yeah.
Um, the last one he had for us was best adventure game that you played.
Oh, it's gonna be hard.
I know there is a lot. Like there, like when you really think about it, right? There's lots of different platformers and stuff like that that played over time. I mean, you got like
Um,
Spyro, you got Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, right? You got Banjo and Kazooie, Mario. Like there's a lot.
I don't know if this counts as an adventure game, but Zelda.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really like playing Zelda. I tried to play Zelda the Breath of the Wild. Kind of got frustrated with that game. Just like I didn't know what to do.
I know. Do you feel the same way? Like I do like Breath of the Wild. Like it is a beautiful game and all that stuff. Like it definitely deserves the praise it got. But I kind of miss just the go here, go there, go here. Like when they gave me the open world, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like I just want to go everywhere right now.
You're like, I'm a child in this game, right?
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, I really like the older Zelda games where it's like it was difficult but also very simple. Um, I forgot what the Zelda English. Hello. Um, like I forgot what game version the older Zelda was, but you could like transform into like a wolf, which was cool.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah, I don't know. All the I forgot all the Zelda games.
Well, there's like the famous ones, Ocarina of Time, right? A lot of people like
Yeah,
that one.
I really like
Um,
I really like Twilight a lot.
no, Twilight was a good one. I enjoyed that one. I loved Ocarina, but I have to say I think my favorite one was Wind Waker. I don't know why, but Wind Waker I liked how different it was. It was a really interesting Zelda experience, and the art style was really weird for that one, which I liked.
Mhm. Um, I guess Pokemon would be considered adventure. I guess because you just
Yeah, you can count that.
um like the older Pokemon, like yeah.
I blew Tommy's mind the other night because we were talking about that, and he forgot in Pokemon Yellow that you could actually fight the real Team Rocket, like Jesse and James. I was like, yeah, they were the bad guys every time. It was great.
I mean, have you not watched the Pokemon shows? They're like
Yeah,
every episode.
I know. I love it. It was so cool that they were in the game.
Oh, I don't know. It's nice to have that challenge. And then now, like, I don't know if you heard about like Pokemon now. Like, finally stop making Pokemon with Ash. It's like, yeah, it's been like how many years? It's been a long time.
Yeah, that was really weird. I remember I saw that Ash was no longer gonna be in it. That's just I don't know. That's weird to think about. He's done for so long, like you said.
Yeah,
Like him and Pikachu are just iconic together.
yeah. And like after he world champion, it's like okay, well he's not the champion anymore. And like what? Everyone grew up with Ash and Pikachu. We're like, what? This is so sad, man.
It's literally how I felt when like Brock and Misty weren't with him anymore. I was like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, it's such a. They were like the on. I like the trio, that we grew up on.
Yeah.
And it's like what? But like you're like what 12-year-old for what 15 plus years?
Hey, you know what? If the Simpsons can get away with it for 25 seasons, Ash can get away with it too.
I mean, if you want to go like the correct like time zone, he would be like what 20 something, maybe older than that.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close to his 30s at this point.
At this point, yeah. He was like 12 for like 15 plus years or so.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was 12 because that's when you were supposed to be able to legally get a Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah. Uh, it's either 12 or like 13. Oh no, I think it's 12.
I
Um,
think you're right. Yeah, I think it was 12.
but that was. It's so funny because we used to make fun. He been 12 for so long. Like, come on, like let's see him grow up while achieve his dream, right? Not him as a child, but now they're like, yeah, and Pikachu is not gonna be the main anymore. Like, what? That's kind of sad. all of us
Yeah,
in
I wonder.
all of us in our mid 20s to early 30s, like that's kind of sad. We kind of grew up on that.
Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be like without him now in it.
I don't think it's gonna be the same. Well, for us, for like our generation that grew up with Ash and Pikachu, it won't be the same. It won't feel right. It feels.
This
I
isn't
I
Pokemon.
it's like, I physically think it won't feel right. Um, it's the same. It's the same thing with like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? After what's the last Yu-Gi-Oh? 5D. No, it's not 5Ds. GX.
Oh yeah, Pokemon GX, yeah,
Yeah.
or Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry. um,
I think the last.
yeah.
Yeah, the last was GX.
Yeah, because Yugi or whatever, right, was not in those ones. That was a totally different cast of characters, right?
Yeah, just there was just Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I think after that was 5Ds. After Tyra like do like advanced technology, and or was it? I don't know. Was it? Yeah, I forgot the order how it went through, but after 5Ds and GX, it kind of went downhill from that. I,
I'm trying. I know I fell off. Like I didn't fall off of it. I think I just got to the point where I stopped watching it. But I think I remember I watched the Toon episodes where he versed Pegasus, I think the guy's name
Mhm.
was. And then I saw after that when they go back home or to wherever it was and they're doing like battles on the islands. I think that's why I kind of stopped watching it after.
yeah, and then
It was a good show though.
yeah, just, I seen not Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Axel, but it didn't feel right. So yeah, I think I stopped watching after like GX. Even watching GX was kind of weird for me, but you did show like in the first like episode of him actually older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like more of him when he was in his pharaoh form, basically. Um, and he still you two recognize it's him. It's him. I meant to say like there's that anime for Mega Man, which is like I was watching it during that time. I thought it was pretty cool.
Like it's inspired by Mega Man, or it's actually Mega Man himself.
It's inspired because they have like little like they call it PETs, right? They actually Mega Man's in it, but like the person that was meant to be Zero isn't Zero, has a different name for him, but same design as him for like in the game. Um, but I thought it was pretty cool. All the like all the battles were pretty cool. So it kind of made me wonder, like, in the future, if it's something similar to that, where this technology just takes over everything. Um,
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'd like to see a story like based on Mega Man's like universe. That'd be kind of neat.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I never was able to beat one of those games. Like I got a few bosses down usually, but Mega Man games were tough.
They are. Oh my goodness. And it's just like, why can't I beat this one person?
Exactly. It's like so frustrating.
And yeah.
And then so the last one we had there was I don't know if you have a opinion on it or not, but there's been a lot of talk about Game Pass lately, and like, is it ruining the industry? Is it helping? Like, basically, I was just curious what everyone's thoughts on it were. Like, being able to get any game you want basically on Xbox that comes out, or even vice versa. You can look at it from PlayStation side because PlayStation has their version of it as well, and I guess Steam will eventually have its version of it. But like, is it worth, I guess, having Game Pass or things like that, or is it just like hurting games in general? So I guess another good example of it is all the first party titles that came out, like Halo Infinite or what is it, High Five Rush, games like that. They didn't do very well financially because they didn't make a lot of money right from selling physical copies. But Game Pass did well for that couple months, and then it dropped off. So I don't know, like, is it really worth it? Like, is it just going to hurt the companies in the long run, and we're not going to get a lot of good games?
So personally, I don't have experience with Game Pass, so I don't really quite know. But I think I think it helps a little bit because if you can get the physical copy, at least you could go on there and get it, or you just don't have the time, right? But I don't know. I don't have experience with Game Pass to actually say my opinion about it. I guess it could be 50-50. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, because like I guess, like, I don't know, like, it's different from like Netflix and all that, right? Like, I mean, again, I don't know the whole ins and out of Netflix and where they get all their money, but like, obviously Netflix has its own TV shows and movies and stuff that it makes as well. So there is ways for it to generate money from people, as well, right? But yeah, I'm thinking like video games, like, yeah, it must be pretty hard on those companies because once you give it to Game Pass, it's free, right? It's not, there's no paying for the game. You can buy a physical copy if you want, but more likely you're gonna have that game on there for a month, 2 months, maybe even a whole year. So kind of, yeah, it defeats the purpose of buying a physical copy. And yeah, you're only paying that $20 a month for Game Pass, so obviously $20 isn't going to get stretched too far between 100 games. So I do see like the pros and cons to it. Like, for me, what I was thinking was, I like Game Pass. I like the idea of it. I think I like PlayStation's version 2 of it, right? And hopefully PC gets something similar as well, other than Game. But I think they should have stuck to like maybe more indie games or older games. So like when Game Pass first came out, it was a lot of like 360 games. I think that was a good idea because obviously those games are done. They've they passed their point, and like obviously from our conversation tonight, everyone has that nostalgia. Um, part to them. They obviously we love older games. We want to go back and experience some of them. So I thought that was for that way. Game Pass works really well. Like if you want to just
Yeah.
you just want to have fun and play some games you used to play 5, 6, 7 years ago. But for newer games, I feel like they shouldn't go on that one. Like they should just be their own thing and not be on Game Pass.
Yeah. I think for the newer games, if they want to put on Game Pass, I would think, or like I would suggest trying the demos, right? Put the
Yeah,
demos
that's a
on
good
Game
one.
Pass
That's a
for
good
them to
idea.
try out, and if they like it, they could go to like Steam or whatever to actually buy it, because it'll be after they try it out, they are seeing um how smoothly or whatever, or like whatever piqued the interest, and then they're like, oh, I really want this game, and then they to go, no, Steam or whatever, and get it. So in so no one really loses money that way for like either companies.
I like that. Yeah, no, that's actually a really solid idea. I like having like a demo. It's been so long since we had something that's like, I guess has that all centralized somewhere. So it'd be nice to just open it up and be like, okay, what's this week's demos?
Yeah, no, just I was watching a group, um they're a VTuber group, and he was playing a demo that I think looks really cool. The graphics are pretty, everything's pretty. Um and it's called Touch Starved, and it looks really cool.
Ooh,
It has some sassy moments, very questionable moments in there. Um but as a female gamer myself, I think it would catch a lot of attention,
okay.
especially for female gamers. Um, Also, like in this group that I watched, they had like they had their friends to do some of the voice acting. Because there's multiple like different characters, and to keep the game interesting, if you have friends good at voice acting, might as well use that the best ability, right?
Yeah, no
Um,
kidding.
so
And let's be
I
honest.
thought,
I mean, in story, like voice acting is so important. Him,
yeah. So I thought I thought that was a really cool like concept, and like the game was really cool. Like you could play like from 3 different modes. You could be like a thief. You could be like the chosen one, kind of, or you could be like alchemist, and like each of them has kind of a different background. So I thought it was cool. I'm like it definitely. It was a 7 hour stream. It was definitely watching at 7 hours with the voice acting. Um, but yeah, it's a demo right now, so I'm like, ooh, maybe I need to meet some friends that are good at voice acting in order for me to pull this off as well.
that's so cool.
um, I have a friend. He's actually really good at voice acting. Actually,
Oh, really?
it's scary good. It makes me question him sometimes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, but he's really good at voice acting, especially he's into like D&D and
Oh, he'd be a great storyteller in that then if he's good at voice acting.
yeah, yeah, no, he's really good at voice acting. Like his female voice is crazy. It's like what no guy should be good at this.
Oh, I love
Um,
people that are that talented where they can just completely manipulate their voice.
yeah, no, like he's crazy good, and also I have another friend who has like a really nice voice. Like it's like damn, you like dude, like it's so like
Just read me
oh
stories all day long.
yeah, no, it's like just sing to me, or just talk. I just want to hear you hear your voice. That's all. They have really nice voices, which kind of makes me jealous. I'm like, damn, I'm over here with my Asian American accent, my American Asian or whatever you want to call it accent.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I got my nasally Canadian accent, so it's all good.
So it's yeah. So maybe if I get the game, maybe I'll ask them to do some voice acting for me. Be great.
Well,
Um. So they use it on me because I get easily like embarrassed and flustered and blush easily. So they like to tease me a lot about that. um. But yeah, no, maybe I'd get some of them to voice act for me.
I,
But we'll see.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, so I know we normally end it all off on like a positive note and all that, but Sleepy, since you were kind enough to join me for this stream and go through all the questions and everything, how about for the end of the stream, you just take a moment to self promote yourself a little bit, just let people out there know what they can look forward to when you do come back, obviously from your vacation and life kind of settles out again, or if there's any big plans or events you wanted to shout out. So, for example, if you don't know, earlier on in the stream, I was kind of saying how come July, I'll slowly start to get ready for the award show for you guys. So, once a year, I do a basement gaming award show, and there's like 9 different awards, and you guys are all nominated for them all, for which categories you fall under, and then yeah, everyone gets to vote on one another and make it like a whole 3-month event. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything coming up or anything you want to talk about for yourself?
um,
Not to put you on the spot.
it's I don't know, just I don't know what to say. It's important to help self promote. Um,
You know, what do the viewers have to look forward to in Sleepy streams?
chaos, especially with Valor, chaotic, stupidity. A lot of laughs. Especially if we're playing rated and we're just messing around, and there's gonna be a lot of laughs. Um, a lot of moments when I'm just quiet and just letting my friends talk, or if I'm playing by myself, just like a chill vibe. Especially when I'm playing by myself, like with Valorant, it's more chill.
You know, I was gonna say that's
I
actually a good point. I don't think you ever really said this before. Like obviously you as a streamer, like you're funny, you're fantastic, you're really good with your community. But like getting the chance to actually say it, what should people expect when they look at you for Valorant versus other people out there? Because obviously you offer your own unique style for Valorant, right? So
um for me it's just because there's out there you can watch like pro Valorant players, right? There's a YouTuber, Average Jonas, with Sova lineups and other people like that create their own lineups, and it works. Everyone use them, but for me, it's just more simple, more just having fun with it. Try to create my own lineups a little bit, or like improve my own lineups. Um, you know, this to like improve my stats, basically. To like, what can I do if I'm to like help my team get onto site, or what can I do to help my team defend site? Um, Stuff like that. Honestly, my goal actually for Valorant is actually to get to maybe silver one, or like my ultimate goal at least to get to gold two. Um, but yeah,
what is like the top one, just to give an idea?
the top will be Radiant. That is like
Oh,
you. That's
okay.
the pro. That's like soup. That's like pro level.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
people who are in Radiant are usually people you see like playing in esports tournament, especially for Valorant. They're like Radiant players.
So like when you're playing in that like platinum or whatever, radiant or gold, you'd only fight people of the same rank as you, I'm guessing then, eh?
So usually, so with the ranking, Iron is the lowest rank, right?
Okay.
So Iron play they just spray and pray basically. They just shoot your gun, hopefully they hit you. Or like they hit you and like how did that hit me, you know? But like as you climb the ranks, it's more strategic,
Okay.
and like there's better communication. There's no like, oh you suck. It's like okay, they help each other try to improve. Like oh maybe we should try this, or maybe we should try that. Like lower ranks like iron and bronze and a little mainly iron and bronze are like shoot like spray and pray. Because there's no really like real there's no real like communication towards with your teammates. With silver and up, there's a little bit of ego boosting. But it's also there's not there's a bit more communication compared to lower ranks. And then if you to reach radiant, you're freaking god, dude. Like
You're gonna make
you're the
some money
best.
off this game.
No. I went against a immortal one time, and oh my god, those shots that he made.
That's awesome. Oh, Sleepy, did you cut out again? Oh, I think Discord's acting up. Just give it a sec here. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me or not, Sleepy. But on your end, nothing's coming out as far as audio right now. But that's okay because we had our chance to talk a little bit there. I'll just give you a little message on here just in case you don't know. Oh, nope. Sleepy left. Oh, I think it's working.
Okay.
There she is.
Checking this freaking my phone was dying, so that's why
Oh,
to charge it.
no worries. But yeah, sorry. Then, yeah. Did you have anything else you wanted to shout out about your streams coming up, or anything about the things you're working on?
Just if you hop in and don't be afraid to say hi. If I have my friends on play Valor with me, I hope you did a last outlet and just enjoy our stupidity.
Oh my gosh,
That's all.
yeah.
And then don't be afraid to ask questions for Valorant. I'll try my best to answer them with my best of my knowledge. But yeah, us small streamers do notice everything, so don't be afraid. Just be nice and don't be rude. But yeah, positive vibes only. If you want to make fun of me, go for it. But yeah, just hop in, say hi. If you have questions, ask. You to laugh at my stupidity. You to laugh at my aims. But yeah, just be ready for the chaotic if I have friends playing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love it. I love when you guys are playing together. It's always really funny.
But yeah, that's basically it.
All right, Sleepy. Well, thank you so much for coming in and joining me tonight. It made a lonesome night a lot better, so thank you very much.
Thank you for having the broadcast every week.
Oh, I love doing it with you guys. It's fun. Like I said, it's nice to just get caught up with everyone, just hear what everyone's been up to and doing.
Mm.
But yeah, you have a wonderful night, Sleepy, and I will catch you next time.
Have a good night, Mindful.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go have supper now. My energy drink is leaving my system, so I'm feeling more sleepy now and tired. Um, Sorry, the first hour there was kind of just telling you guys what was going on between me and Shad and golf. But you know, sometimes you just don't have the energy for everything. But I'm glad we were able to do a little bit of podcasting there in the end. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see whoever tomorrow for Mobile Wednesday, and then Thursday we got Gems of War, and Friday I don't really know yet. It might be the community deciding a game. Because they seem pretty passionate about it. If they don't, or I'm streaming at the wrong times, then I'll just probably continue Far Cry 4, in all honesty. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful night, and I will see you Wednesday or Thursday, or Friday, or next week. Bye bye.